Radthamy is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 21, MLB The Show 21 Padres franchise mode.
It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Hi, honey.
Yu Darvish starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Hi.
He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder.
https://streamens.com/ztrabgaming/tip.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Count 1-2.
Owings leads off second with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Trevor Story steps in now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. That's a strike to throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And the count will be full. He loses him on ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping up is Sam Hilliard, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 1, here it is. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1, the Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. These Rockies guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 0-2 delivery.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at ball one. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting third. Not short.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully, he does just that in this one.
And now, Fernando Tatis Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Colton Welker.
Colton Welker.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So now to the plate, Jose Brusino. A shot down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Antonio Senzatella, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Brasino, the runner at second with one away. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Right fielder, Chris Owens.
To the plate now, Chris Owens.
Ball.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
And now in the box, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
That's a
And
ball.
this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ball 1 to start the at bat. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
I got 2-1.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Chopped toward the second baseman. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, DJ Stewart, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 3 and the Padres nothing. So now here is Manny Machado. His prior history in this matchup, he's batting at a .385 clip.
Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Slow roller out to short. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Now here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McMahon is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Behind 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Darvish pauses. Here he comes on 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I love the fact the second baseman didn't put it in his pocket right there. He had no chance to get that runner at first with his speed getting down the line, but perfect exchange made it bang bang.
In now, Colton Welker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Jose Brusino. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hilliard, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2.
Too high.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Colorado, but they lead it 3-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. That'll bring up Austin Nola, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. McMahon has a play. 1 out.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch popped up. Senzatella with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hilliard is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. So now into the box is Antonio Senzatella. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Chris Owings. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. The 1-0 delivery. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Myers, but this will land untouched. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Darvish a check on first. Runners back. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Darvish pauses. Here comes the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Owings, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. strike, 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here comes the 1-2. Turned on down the line. And the Friars are into the hit column.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Flips it behind his back. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 28.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Joe Musgrove takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 44. Joe Musgrove.
In now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McMahon has a batting line residing in the 230s. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Stewart gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Sam Hilliard, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now for Colorado, Colton Welker. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Grisham to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate now, Jose Brusino, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Cronenworth trying to get there. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 to count. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And now the first pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. In his career, Myers brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Hilliard is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Next up is Austin Nola. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Machado is off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're down 4-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
And stepping in, Antonio Senzatella. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Antonio Senzatella.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Up next, Chris Owings. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.